Sick. That's really good.
Shh. Okay, so I understand we had a little problem with the BlueBeard situation. You're going to use the clone stamp tool on the marks on his face, of course, but you don't have to worry about the clone source palette that you were trying to do because of the problem with negative numbers, negative 100. So starting in a couple of seconds, you're going to see an alternative to fix that up. So just follow the alternative instead of trying to use the clone source palette. Good luck. Instead, forget that. We're going to close the clone source palette, and instead, after you've done all the healing on the rest of this face, oh, and first let me make a duplicate. There it is. And layer, duplicate layer, and I'm going to put working because that's what I usually use. And now I have working and I'm on working. That's good. So here's how we do it. Instead of using the clone stamp tool, or the healing brush, I should say, to change these things, we're going to do the eye. And for the eye, we're going to go to the lasso tool, which is right here. And what we're going to do is very carefully, we're going to go around this eye like this. And make sure you get the whole eye. Keep it fairly close to the actual eye itself. And once you have that done, you get marching ants, meaning it's selected. That's why I don't like to say the word highlighting as we do in word processing. We're selecting. So we've just selected that. Let's go up to the edit menu and go down to copy. We've done copy and paste before. So now we've copied it. So now we're going to move it over like this, just about like that. And then we're going to go back to edit and we're going to go to paste. Whoa, pretty good. Except for one small problem. Now it's two left eyes. One left eye here where it's supposed to be and one left eye on the right side. So in order to fix that, we go back to edit, we go to transform. And then we go all the way down here to flip horizontally. Click that. And all of a sudden, like magic, this eye, this left eye now becomes its right eye. Now we'll go right up here and we'll move this down a little bit so it lines up really, really well. And we still have these little lines here, so let's go back to the healing brush or the spot healing tool, and we can sort of paint so that the pixels around it sort of blend in a little bit. Takes a little time. I'm not doing a great job at this point. And of course, we always have the clone stamp tool that we could take a sample from somewhere else, maybe even over here. Click and sort of get rid of these kinds of lines that we have over here. You get the idea. I actually want to move this up just a little bit so that that eye really looks pretty good. And so what we finally have is, and we look at it here, that's the old eye, that's the new eye. So that ends that lesson. Make sure you get rid of the blemishes on the face, and that was the whole idea.